More big news in the mortgage market. Well, we all know that affordability has been an issue with prices having gone up so much on homes in the last several years. And of course, mortgage interest rates are much higher than they were several years ago. Affordability has become an issue and a lot of people have been priced out. Well, this administration has decided to do something that may help a lot of young people, especially, get into a home that may have been priced out before, and that is a 50-year mortgage. Now, I'm not going to lie, when I first heard about that, I wasn't all that happy about the idea of paying 20 years more on a mortgage, which in some cases can cost, several $100,000. But then I started thinking about it. That the lifetime of a mortgage is somewhere between 7 and 11 years. Most often, people are going to move up into another home, or at the end of their life, they might move down into a smaller home, as well as the fact that they may refinance at some point. So actually, a 50-year mortgage isn't as scary as I thought it was when I first heard of it. Most people aren't going to be in a mortgage for 50 years. Now, on the other side of the coin, a lot of people will recommend, get a 15-year mortgage, pay your home off, be mortgage free. There you go. So great idea. Sounds wonderful. 15-year mortgage is priced monthly at about 20% higher than the payment on a 30-year. And I've actually had clients come back to me after having given them a 15-year loan with financial problems. They wanted to refinance and lower their payment into that 30-year mortgage. And unfortunately, since their income had been interrupted, they had health problems, they had lost their job, whatever the case may be, they wouldn't qualify for a new mortgage, whether it's 15 years or 30 years. And so they were stuck and they were in trouble there at that point. So I usually recommend that a person get a 30-year mortgage, and then I can give you the payment that would pay that off in 15 years. So you can go ahead and do that, but you have an exit strategy. If you get into trouble, you can make that lower payment on the 30-year loan. Another thing to consider is that you can take your mortgage payment, divide it by 12, and add that 1/12 to your payment every year. On a 30-year, you might pay that off in 21 years, 22 years, something like that, if you stayed in that mortgage. And so with those lines of thought, like I said, a 50-year mortgage became a lot less scary for me. And in fact, on a home with a loan of about $600,000, which is really common in my area, it makes a difference of about $400 a month. So for a younger couple or buyer who is just starting out and can afford that with a $400 a month lesser payment, and as their income grows in their career, they may make more payments on that and shorten that lifetime of the loan. But as far as affordability is concerned, with $400 a month less on your payment, that makes a big difference. And so, I'm happy to tell you how this would work and how it might be a benefit to you and what are some of the options you can consider. And you may just be able to afford a home now, even if you've been told recently that you were priced out of the market. So give me a call if you have any questions, 661-714-2145. This is James Hecker, Mortgage Advisor, and I look forward to speaking with you. Take care.